In the energy quadrant, taking a look at the February WTI crude oil futures contract, which continued to rally with a fourth straight session higher for a total 4-day rally of over 5.3%. Today, crude oil reached its highest price level since October 14th of this year. That high, 73.73, was up 2.8% from the previous day's settlement of 71.72. The low today, 71.79, was a gap higher of about 1/10% from that 71.72 settlement of the previous session. And as we come in toward the close of the day, we're still up about 2.25%. Now today we got last week's EIA data. The summary of weekly petroleum data from the EIA showed a draw of 1.2 million barrels last week at 415.6 million barrels. U.S. crude oil inventories are now about 5% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Gasoline inventories increased by 7.7 million barrels from last week, which is a big number, but it didn't drive oil prices lower, and it could be because of the refinery utilization figure that we also got in today's EIA data. Refinery utilization jumped to 92.7 last week, showing continued growing demand growth on the ground for refined products, and some support for the early reports of a strong holiday travel season that we see last week's number, 92.5, also supported. So 92.5 is a big number, a big demand for refined product, and it was higher this past week, and then the week before we were 91.8. So the trend for the demand for refined products is likely to bleed into a demand effect on crude oil itself, so that could back up today's rally a little bit.